All right, it is 5:10 p.m. in Dubai now. India, it should be 6:40. So we shall start our second session. Is 95B, and today is 5th of March 2022, and our topic of discussion is
Pranam Guru.
Pranam. So today's topic of discussion is the law of awareness. Law of this law of awareness, which says that the light of awareness dispels the darkness of ignorance. So now we'll come into that. This any type of ignorance, like to realize ourselves, our purpose of our life is to be aware of ourselves, self-awareness, know thyself. Okay? We don't know ourselves because of the ignorance, the darkness of ignorance. And I'm just saying the meaning of this. So we need to bring awareness. We have to be aware in the light of awareness, all the darkness of the ignorance that they get dispelled by themselves. We need not to do anything. Only we have to let the awareness shines, and then rest of the things, the truth will reveal by itself. In the morning, I was giving the example of a sun. When the sun rises, the sunlight make the truth reveal by itself. Where is the tree? Where is the mountain? Where is the sea? All these are revealed by itself. Only sun has to rise. That, and in the light of that, everything become visible. Everything become clear. Everything is appear in front of us as they are. If we are in the darkness, then we guess. We use our mind and imagination to think it may be like that, it may be like this and that and all. It is like a story of that, there is a elephant, but nobody has seen elephant before. So the elephant was put in one place, and there are 5 people. They put, they covered their eyes, they brought there. He said, by just, touch that there is an animal there, you touch and you tell us what is the animal shape is like. So, and because they're not shown, obviously not shown the elephant beforehand. So they go, somebody touches the feet, it's like a pillar. Somebody touches the tail, they're saying it's like a rope. Somebody touches the belly of the elephant, he said it's like a big, what is called, that wooden, the cast thing where they put the wine and all those kind of things. So somebody, they touched that their trunk of elephant, and they're saying it is like a pipe. So like that. So basically, everybody is true, but their perception is shorter. They're guessing the shape of the animal based on the limited knowledge. Whatever they found out, whatever they touch, they think the whole animal is like that. Same thing happens when we look into our life like that, like those people with their closed eyes. So that's why our perception of life is limited. It is not, the full picture doesn't come. Full picture reveals itself only when that, you remove that thing from the eyes, those bands are removed. or bring the light in. So that is the light of awareness in our case. Awareness, now let me go a little bit of more about this awareness. What is awareness? Awareness is not a concept or something, some idea. Idea is not an awareness. It is the tool of the consciousness. Our soul consciousness, awareness is the tool. This is when we touch upon that, our soul consciousness, then this goes into our awareness getting developed. How to develop awareness, I will discuss it later. But awareness is that the experience, first-hand experience of the truth. First-hand experience of the truth, which is much, much beyond the capacity of the mind. Mind can only perceive things out of which are captured by the five senses, like taste and smell and touch and things like that. Only the five senses, whatever it comes, that gives an idea of that reality into the brain, and that is in that sense. So it is a mind construct. But awareness is much beyond that. It is beyond the capacity of the five senses because it comes in the consciousness level. Mind cannot reach there. In fact, to reach there, you need to stop chattering mind, go to the silence, then that path opens up. So in that way, the awareness is the bridge between you and your consciousness, your soul consciousness. This is the spiritual thing. It is not inside you. It is something which one need to get yourself, to know yourself fully. It is not only what can be sensed by the five senses, whatever cannot be sensed by the five senses, those also to be come into the picture. Then you gives a total you, like a feeling, how you are feeling right now. Five senses cannot do that, cannot find it out. So all these kind of things are coming under this scanner. You can say that it is higher dimensional scanner, so which can exactly scan in toto and give the reality of it. So it is nothing to do with your mind. It is all about getting connection with your consciousness. And then you have to say the awareness of what? Awareness of yourself, your higher self. You are not only this mind, body, intellect package that is called ego. Mind can go only up to that, but you are much, much bigger than that. You are a spiritual being having human experience. Okay, so only human experience you can get it through five senses, but the total you, it cannot be sensed by your five senses, your mind. That is where the awareness is needed. I'm self-aware. Who am I? What I'm doing here? This is the body. This is the thing, and all higher bodies. There are 7 body system. Everything that comes into the arena of awareness, mind cannot reach there. So in that sense, it is the awareness. People are sometimes asked, awareness of what? Awareness in the spiritual level, it is not about awareness of something. It is awareness of the totality. It is awareness of everything. That is the highest level possible. All enlightened masters, they work up to that level. It is everything is known, is aware of. Not only the physical part, including the consciousness, whatever it is part of, that is called awareness. So in that sense, at the spiritual level, this question is futile. Say, awareness of what? Awareness of everything. In fact, there is nothing is required, no thing is required to be aware of. In that sense, it is called awareness is aware of itself. The rest of the things get dissolved. Those are not the truth. When awareness is aware of itself, our spiritual journey completes. And there is a process involved there, which is called trio-dissolution. Whoever has walked the path of enlightenment, they are aware of it. Why you are saying that it is not awareness of something, then how it is possible? See, the awareness, like suppose before awareness, if somebody it is about something and somebody is experiencing that, it is called witnessing. It is not awareness, it is witnessing. The witnessing has to dissolve to go into the awareness level. Let me explain. The lower vehicle need to be shed off to lift up to that next level. So first is the mind, the thought and all. I'm not talking about that. Now from there you have gone into something called witnessing. Okay. Witnessing means you're watching something. This watching, three things are involved here. It is the object which is being witnessed. Suppose you are watching a, say, flower. Okay. So flower is there, and there is somebody is witnesser who is witnessing the flower. So there is, or flower may be not witnessing, not by vision wise, maybe somebody smelling the flower. Okay. So the flower is there, that is the object. There is somebody who is experiencing the fragrance. So that is the witnesser or experiencer. And third thing is the process, what is going on between the object and the experiencer. If it is a visual object, then it is the drishya. Drishya means that the object which is being seen, drashta, the witnesser, the who is witnessing this. Drishya, drashta, and the process of witnessing, which is called darshan. So drishya, drashta, and darshan, the three things is called trikuti or trio. As long as the trikuti is there, trio is there, enlightened is not possible. Enlightenment is beyond that. Beyond the witnessing. It is a way, it comes in between, like there's a step we need to take and go further, but witnessing is not awareness. That's what I'm coming to. We are witnessing something. Witnessing is not awareness. Awareness is much, much higher level. You are witnessing something. You are aware of, you are witnessing that. Yeah. You have a knowledge of that, but that is not awareness. Okay, how awareness will happen? See, now what happens is, in this, the same example, what I'm saying, the drishya, drashta, and darshan, the three things together. Now what happens is, the drashta is that ego, that entity need to be dissolved. Unless until this is dissolved, you cannot go to the higher level. So when you to go into the higher level of consciousness, the ego drops. When ego drops, the drashta disappears. Drishya is there. When drashta disappears, I'm talking about the trio-dissolution. Drashta disappears, the process also disappears. Process will be between whom? There's nobody else. Drishya remain there intact. This drishya is become part of the awareness. Nobody is watching. The witnesser has gone. Simple. The drishya is there, which is experienced, not by anyone. It is just come into that awareness. Or if it is a flower, the fragrance, it is just the flower is giving fragrance. To whom, etc., doesn't matter. That is complete by itself. This is how the awareness registers it. It is registered in the awareness. The flower is giving fragrance, registered. Whom and what doesn't matter. When those are irrelevant questions. It is a truth, it is registered. It has become a part of the awareness. It is not from someone or to someone. Nobody is doing anything. This is the state of being. Just everything is under the awareness. And awareness is aware of itself. It doesn't need any precondition or limitation or definition. That is called pure awareness. Pure awareness doesn't need anything, any reference frame or something. It is just the process is complete by itself. This awareness is the tool of the consciousness, our soul consciousness, which is called infinite abilities and infinite in all dimensions. So that's why the awareness also has a infinite potential. So this is the end of it. When we are full into awareness, that is our soul's journey ends there. The consciousness, the ultimate goal is achieved when we are complete in that awareness. We are aware of ourselves. When we go through the aware of ourselves, means our higher selves, then we connect to that soul consciousness, and through soul consciousness, the universal consciousness. We go into the expanded awareness state, what we practice in the 6th step. Now, this is the awareness. This is need to be, to develop awareness. There is a process we need to practice. That is a part of spiritual lesson that we can learn and we can grow in awareness. This awareness, it starts with simply the body awareness, okay, which is the grossest part. Physical body. We become aware of our own body. So that is called body awareness, the awareness of the physical reality. Slowly, you have to go into the subtle. We need to practice that. In the 6-step meditation, we practice all these steps. We practice Kaya Upasana, correct? So that's what we practice. So then, after that, one need to practice the breath awareness. Okay, the awareness of breathing. We do first breathing, then body, doesn't matter, but this needs to be aware of. Because breathing also associated with the body. If there is no body, there is no breathing. Okay. So breath awareness, then physical body awareness. From there, we need to go into thought awareness. This thought awareness is that Chitta Upasana that we practice on the 3rd step. From thought awareness, the next higher level of is the gap awareness. We also practice in the 4th step the gap awareness. Gap awareness, and then Sandhikal Jagruta. That is also another gap awareness. It is a gap between thought, there is a gap between two, in the inhalation and exhalation. From that, so then we go into multi-point awareness. When the 6th step that we practice a different part altogether. At this point, mind gets dropped completely, because mind has a capacity to register only one thing at a time. mind cannot register two things at a time. Conscious mind, I'm talking. It is possible in the subconscious mind. One is active, one is subconscious. Means somebody is talking as well as driving. It is possible, two things together, because driving is taken care of by the subconscious mind. But conscious mind cannot concentrate more than one thing at a time. But we give too much of job to the mind. Either we overflow all our five senses, so they get dropped and you elevate, or you do too many things we wanted to be, concentrating, focusing at one time, and mind gets dropped, then awareness takes over. As I was mentioning, awareness has an infinite capacity. So here in this, we start with how our physical body is interacting with the external world. That few points, we just repeat them so that mind get dropped. Mind get dropped and we lift it up to the awareness level. When you register all of these points simultaneously, then mind gets automatically dropped. That is called multi-point awareness. It's a different thing. All the point you are registering it together. And then we go into that level of the next level is polyangular awareness. What is polyangular awareness? It is the multi-point awareness is the different objects we are simultaneously aware of. Different objects as well as the in-between. That is also registered. What is there in between? So this is the polyangular, the full circle view of the things. That is a polyangular awareness. I'm just giving the terminology. So this needs practice to develop, and our 6-step meditation is good enough to practice all this. Then from there, it has got an infinite capacity. So awareness needs to be expanded in all directions. Like we make the way we practice it, we make a circular and circular increasing and all in the radius. Okay, so and after that, round and round and round, and finally spirally outward, we expand and reach to infinite in all directions. Like if you start, say, your Shushumna Nadi, the center, then from all directions, it can reach up to infinity, no? Not up to infinity, it goes towards infinity. All directions. Any direction you point at, it can reach, it can travel towards infinity in that direction, right? So when we go into that state, that is called expanded awareness state. You are in the infinite awareness state. If you truly meditate and go into that state, some maybe, everything, lot of sound you can hear, lot of experience you can get, which physically not possible. Maybe there is a sea in another, maybe 500 kilometers away. You can still hear the ocean, that the water, you can listen. So, or you can be very far away, some bird is chirping, you can listen to that. Physically, it's not possible. So everything, it comes under your awareness. By the way, it is not limited to this earth only. Expanded awareness can go up to beyond the planet and solar system. And if you keep on expanding that, finally, your experience will end up, you will feel that the spinal cord, Shushumna Nadi, is the center of the universe. And everything is happening within you. Our planets are rotating within you. Okay, all what is called space, Mahakash, is within you. That is the experience of oneness. That is the ultimate awareness that we can reach upon. And that is the awareness of the Creator. it can go up to that level. It started from there. So only first what we start from there, first start with our physical body and then grow into the awareness, and then you have to, that need to be practiced. And the rest of the things happen during meditation. You go into that state of awareness and be there. There is nothing to do. You have to be there. You have to just experience that. So now let me give what is the role of awareness in our spiritual journey. Yeah. We come here, I have explained about our spiritual purpose of the spiritual journey, purpose of soul. Soul takes birth, multiple types of birth, it wants to experience itself into infinite ways. Accordingly, soul's plan is given. Different birth, different form, mineral, then plant, then animal, then human, and different human. We all have more than 700 lifetimes as a human. So after human being, they become spiritual being who have access to the multi-dimension, not only this dimension, through spiritual practices, and then everything is experienced. And then there is no need to come back. They grow and they liberate themselves. Yeah? So, and it liberate means you go back to the source. There is a final. Like it all originated from that, and ultimately after all the journeys, it will ended up there. There is no other way. There's nowhere else to go. It has to. Every soul has to go back to the originator, the one, the creator. Yeah, you can make some detour and spend more time, and time and space has been created to give the soul this physical experience, human experience. That's what I was telling. We are spiritual being having human experience. For that, time and space has been created as a background so that all the stories can be played. Otherwise, in higher dimension, everything is in eternal now, the present moment. So if we like to spend any amount of time here on the earth plane, we take, 10, 20, 50, 1,000 more births. Creation is not in a hurry. There's no time. You take your own time, no issues. Take any number of births. Maybe few million years more you spend, then you realize now it's time to go back, go home from where we all came. So it depends. It is a choice. It's a free will, and we need to choose when to go back. Otherwise, we'll keep there, in a different type of attachment, and things will develop and will come back again and again. That is why it is called Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. And that many souls that fall into that cycle of birth and death, and again and again and again. Anyway, so at the end of that journey, then we get liberated, and then we start walking that path. That walking back path has to happen in the now moment, present moment. Because that is the only truth. Rest of the things are your mind construct. It sounds ridiculous, but the truth is that, you may be shocked to hear that your past and your future are only in your mind. Those are not the truth. Truth is only the present moment. Something happened in the past, it happened in that particular now moment. Something happened in future, it will happen in that particular now moment. And if it is to happen, it will happen in now moment only. Okay. And rest is in your mind. It is a mind construct. Your future is your mind construct. Your past is your mind construct. It is only in your memory. Okay. If somebody's memory is erased, you have no past. Okay. Simple. Just simply memory is erased. But we spend our time and effort, everything based on these two aspects, because it's the nature of mind. Mind never be at present moment. Either it is grudging about something happened in the past. मुझे 2 साल पहले वो गाली दिया था, वो जिंदगी भर उसको माफ नहीं करें. Or in the future, oh my goodness, If I got COVID, if I die, what will happen? If I got bankrupt, what will happen? These are the worry of your future worry. And 99% cases, those what you are thinking will not happen. Okay. So, and it is good that those will not happen. Somebody in higher up, something higher up will take care of that. If you have been given the authority, what you think that will manifest, you will lead a terrible life because you worry so much. Only the enlightened people get detached from this, the suffering from mind. Suffering is repetition of something by our mind again and again and again. That's called suffering. I'm not saying painful experience and doesn't happen. Okay, you fall sick. It's not good thing, But body is there. Sometime it will have some disease. It's okay, but keep on thinking about it. It might have happened. You recovered. Suppose you broke your leg sometime. Playing football in the 16 year of age, you have broken your leg, and you keep repeating that. Even now, 20, 30 years from now, you say, "Oh, it was so painful, so painful." But you are repeating that experience in your mind. It has settled there. That is not in your control. But what you are playing in your mind, that is your control. Okay. So now let me, why I have given the mention of the now moment. Because now moment is the bridge between you and the consciousness. Because that is the only truth. In the now moment, time stops. Higher dimension, there is no time. So to get in contact with the dimension where there is no time, you need to use your now moment. In now moment, time stops momentarily. And that bridge opens up. That bridge is the bridge of awareness. Your consciousness operates through that awareness in your life, if you allow it to be. So how I can operate under the guidance of my consciousness, soul consciousness? Simply being in the now moment every time. Or enlightened people, their life is series of now moments. Every moment they are guided, moment by moment. They're guided. Everything, whatever they need, it comes from consciousness. People say, consciousness ko kya pata? What trouble I am in? I have to pay bills and all. What I have to do? I'm a relationship problem. Mera beta mera baat nahi sunta and all this kind of stuff. See, you are thinking the consciousness cannot run your life, right? Consciousness knows everything. Okay. Even how much variation of pressure you need to pump a blood into a particular cell, it is calculated, known, and consciousness control that, or design that, or implement that, not you. So, and that's why your soul consciousness is called inner guru. There cannot be any better guru than that. Lifetime after lifetime, it is with you. Or you are with it. Other way around. You are changing, that is not changing. That is constant. You are taking some birth, have some experience, go back. Yeah. Then again come back, do something, trial and error. Hua, nahi hua, going back. Something like that. Oh, silsila chalte rehte hain. So, this awareness, to get in touch with that is the tool of the awareness. To get into that, you have to stop your mind so that you don't miss the present moment. Don't miss the now moment. Present moment, it is called present because it is a divine gift, it's a present to you. You miss it all the time. Leave it to your mind. Mind will never allow you to stay in the present moment. Either grudging about something happened in the past or worry about the future all the time. That's why you always miss it. You never get that bridge. So that's what we need to develop, this awareness. It will sometime, what will happen, some bridge will open, you'll get some glimpse and shift it. Mind will take you away something. It takes practice, yes. All our spiritual journeys are unique. It cannot be compared with anything else, anybody else. We have chosen at soul level, we have chosen this path. These are the experience we'll have in this lifetime. And those situations will be created so that you have the experience or experiential understanding or a growth experientially. If you miss that opportunity, suppose they are putting you a challenge to overcome. Instead of facing the challenge, you run away. That means you failed in the test. Again, similar situation will happen, maybe after 5 years, 10 years, and you will be giving to the same thing to handle. If you face it, run it, it goes from your life. It will never come back. Okay, but half-hearted thing on all will not work here. Once you've done it, it will not come back. It passed that thing. If somebody has already passed class 7, gone to 8, they will not come back to 7 again. Never in the life. But if you're running away from the exam, yes, every year the same class 7 test will come. Okay, anyway, so now in this, what I was telling, that everybody, our soul paths are unique. Our challenges are unique. Which sequence it will come, they are unique. Solutions are also unique. Our experiences are unique, but we have to grow and learn in awareness. We have to grow in experience so that we expand our awareness. From the limited awareness to expanded awareness through experiences, life experiences. We are at the soul level, we are all same. But in here, spiritually, we are not same. We are different. But nobody is higher than anyone, nobody is lower than anyone, and nobody is equal to anyone either. Why this happens? Because we are unique. We cannot be compared. Everybody's question paper is different. Okay. Everybody's question paper is different, marking system is different. So that's why it cannot be compared. So you have to learn your own experience, get your own marks in your own way. So what makes us different then? Okay. Why somebody is criminal or somebody is saint? Because the level of awareness is different in their own path. Somebody is fully aware, fully awakened, saint, and somebody's awareness very constricted. Maybe little glimpses comes. That's it. So their level of awareness, the light is very, very less. Maybe one small candle, a little bit area they can see. And awakened consciousness is like a sunlight. Everything is seen. Up to infinite seen. That is the only difference. The difference between the people who are walking on the spiritual path, only difference is the level of awareness of their own path. It is all, souls are same. There are different paths. In that path, how much you have progressed based on your awareness level. That is only make difference. That's why that somebody has become a saint and somebody has become a complete ignorant and maybe criminal and murderer. Just level of awareness is not there. If you project this other way around, more higher you grow into awareness, one point of time, see, reason we come back again and again, I am talking about life and multiple lifetimes we come back, because of our own karma. Why we generate karma? Because of the free will given to us by the Creator. He said, once you take birth, it is your free will. You are my adult child. It is in your own hand. What you decide where to go, where to stay. So in that, based on that, we take some decision, three things: thoughts, words, and actions. That binds us karma. And we have to suffer the consequences. This law of karma, etc., we have already discussed in detail. So here what happens is, when you grow into the awareness, you will not do or say or think something which will bind you more karma. And suffer again. The life will continue. When suffering will continue. So the masters are those who is fully aware. They're aware. If I do this, I have to repay that. There is no running away from it. It is a law of karma. It shall apply. It is like a law of gravity. It will apply. Whether I know physics or not doesn't matter. So when you grow into the awareness, you get one level, you get beyond karma. You are so much aware, moment by moment, downloaded from the consciousness. You will not do, say, or think of something which will bind any karma. So that is called karma-free living, living with awareness. If you are aware, if you are walking on the street, and if you're fully aware of the condition of the street, you don't bump into a pothole or go and hit a lamppost because you are fully aware. What you are aware of, which direction I am going, what is there in front of me, what is my left side, what is my right side. So I am driving, say, so what is the width of my car, which direction it is going, which speed, I'm full control. I'm fully aware. So I will not bump into anything. There will be no accident. Simply it comes from the awareness. And same thing if I do blindly, putting something on my eyes, or modern version of putting something on eyes, look into your mobile and drive, you will hit something. Within 10 seconds, you will hit somebody. And you face the consequences. Police will catch you, put into jail, and that's it. Okay. So same thing happens with the karma. The living with awareness means the karma-free living. You get liberated from karma. We have learned, whoever has attended the sessions, that law of karma sessions or workshops, I explained there are three types of karma. The one is called, currently what I am doing, which will bind future karma, is called Kriya karma. The only way not to bind any karma is awareness. You are just aware that if I go in to do this, there is no running away. I cannot play smart. People, they're less in awareness, they con themselves, like they cheat themselves. They think they're smart and they can outgo or outdone the laws. Or they think they're smarter than the laws. Whoever built it, they're smarter than that. Everybody has this kind of illusion. Unless until the slap comes and they realize it is not the case, and that is too late. So, better to be aware and align ourselves with the universal forces. We need to surrender to the universal forces, at least to our own soul consciousness. It will guide us perfectly well. It knows all our past birth, what is our purpose of this life, what is future going to happen, how these things will be, everything. Only as we have a free will, we have to surrender our free will voluntarily. That's it we need to do. The rest will be taken care of. And you need to trust, by the way. You said, I surrendered, then every time something came, that is it the case? Then I will think about it and all. Then, oh, no, how it is possible, how it can be done. I'm giving my example. Some intuitive voice came, you go and resign from your job today. I go and did it. Okay. Finish. No question asking, no too much thinking. Came, moment, acted upon. Not too much thinking, a double thinking, or should I do that, what will happen, this will happen. Universe will take care. I need to have that kind of trust if I truly surrender. And if I don't surrender, then I believe mind will trap me. In fact, trick me into this. I'll come back to the again under influence of the ego, and ego will drive me. That is going to happen. All right. I think this is about this awareness. Let me see if I have missed anything. Okay. Now, one point I have not mentioned yet, that how to develop self-awareness. Okay. See, self-awareness is, okay, there is some beautiful quote I was just reading in the afternoon. Yeah. This is a quote of, the Stephen Covey. Yeah, he is a very, famous writer, that Seventh Habit and the Eighth Habit and things like the book. So he is saying self-awareness is our capacity to stand apart from ourselves and examine our thinking, our motives, our history, our scripts, our actions, and our habits and tendencies. So beautiful. So what he is telling, self-awareness is a capacity to stand away from a neutral position and to say what is going on in me, not with me, that everybody knows what is happening with me, external world to me, but what is happening inside me. When we see that capacity, that's called self-awareness. I think many times I have explained how I practice that. I given a task, what is happening to Rajdeep? What Rajdeep is thinking, what Rajdeep is doing, is feeling angry, why is feeling angry, feeling jealous, or Rajdeep is planning to plot something, अच्छा उसको कैसे डंडा करते हैं देखते हैं. All this, it should be, somewhere it need to be captured. So what happens is, when it is captured from some angle or somewhere, then there is a space which can be proper response can be given instead of immediate knee-jerk reaction. That immediate knee-jerk reaction is the ego mind is doing. But if you are under awareness, means higher self is aware of what is happening to the lower self all the time, then all your things will be controlled. You will not unnecessarily blindly go and stumble upon into and create some karma. So that's what slowly, then all the time, 24/7, you are on the watch. Your higher self is watching, and then so that life finally, this dissolves, like whatever your motives and things, or like hatred, jealousy and all, then your lower self, your mind becomes tranquil, like serenity comes. And that serenity comes, then the wisdom develops automatically, because you are in contact with your higher self. You are governed with the higher principles of the universal forces. You are operating with the help of the Brahma Gyan, the universal knowledge. And that runs your life. And that becomes the life full of awareness. That is an enlightened life to lead into. So self-awareness is just know thyself, your true self, not the artificial self, your ego. Who are you truly? And how you are connected. Not only that, once you go into that, you come across with your own power. I was mentioning earlier, through meditation, you go to a state where you are universe. You can truly feel that everything is happening within you. That level. So this is a level of awareness. So this can be experienced every moment in your living moments with full of awareness. That is called liberated life. You are already liberated from all these things, all these earthly things. I'm not saying you have to die to do that. You will be leading a normal life, physical level, but you will all the time, you are in this kind of awareness, operate from that awareness, you're fully aware. And that is the life you lead, and that completes your life's journey. And you get liberated, and then you go back to end of your soul's journey, you go back to the source. And final, that journey, when our sixth body get dissolved and you merge into the seventh one, there's a oneness happens. That our guru is Moksha Guru, Babaji. Babaji does that operation. Babaji facilitate that for us. That's why he's a Moksha Guru. You will be meeting a lot of your gurus in different lifetimes, but Moksha Guru will be only one. Because it's a final dissolution. There is nothing, no coming back, going, learning something, nothing. Everything happened already. Okay, so that is the state we're in. So with this, I'll complete my learning session. So if there is any question, I'll be happy to answer them. Just give me a minute. I'll just reduce my the air conditioning. Yes, Shubir.
So Rasdeep, regarding this attaining this awareness, state of awareness, so is it the 6-step meditation is the only way to, I mean, the last step of this 6th step is this multi-point awareness state. So we have to be in that state as much as possible, then only we can, I mean, move towards that state of awareness, what you discussed today.
No, not necessarily. There is nothing called the only method, nothing called best method. This is one of the methods. Okay, so this is the way what I can share, what I have experienced myself firsthand. So that's what I'm sharing. But this is not to answer your question, that is not the only way.
Okay.
Okay, there are many ways.
For us, because we are following this Nirmal Kriya practice, this particular lineage, so for us, this will be the way to go ahead.
That's what I can guide you.
Right.
Yeah, other methods, I don't know. I should not guide you on that.
Okay. So the target is to stay in that level as that state, the last multi-point awareness state, as long as possible.
Not multi-point, expanded awareness, the last one. Yeah.
As long as possible.
Yeah. You be there, means like you live there. All the spiritual masters there all the time, they're in expanded awareness state. Okay, so that is a state of the living enlightenment, it's called.
Thank you.
All right, okay. God bless you. Yes, Kavita?
सर ये टोटल अवेयरनेस में सब समय कैसे रह सकते हैं, क्योंकि एज अ ह्यूमन वी ऑलवेज रिएक्ट. ये तो आज तक जो इम्प्रेशन हम लोग के अंदर है, मतलब इनवाइब्ड है, तो वो तो ऑटोमेटिक हो जाता है ना सर. तो अवेयरनेस क्या इतना पॉसिबल है?
हाँ है, बहुत सारे लोगों को हुआ है, लाखों लोगों का हुआ है. पॉसिबल तो है ही, बट टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन कि अवेयरनेस में कैसे रहना है ऑल द टाइम, सिंपली बी अवेयर ऑफ योर ब्रीदिंग. तो श्वास पे ध्यान दे, वो प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगा. देन व्हेन यू आर इन ऑल द टाइम यू आर इन अवेयर ऑफ योर ब्रीदिंग, that is good enough. You can sustain that. All masters, they do, aware of their breathing all the time. That is the key to sustain your awareness. Okay. All right, Manali, you wanted to ask something? Okay. Anybody else has any question? No question? All right. Okay. So let us go into our Kriya and meditation.
Guruji, I wanted to ask one question in my next.
Yes.
That you said now that you regarding the self-awareness, you said Why does
Your voice is breaking,
like
so I cannot hear you.
we do these? If I see that if I am now feeling angry
I
of
cannot
that,
hear
and
you. Your voice is breaking.
mm, uh,
Okay,
now
you type your
Guruji,
question.
is it
Now is okay.
audible?
Vani, I'll come back to you. Yes, yeah, it's audible.
Hello.
Go ahead. Yes, audible. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. What I wanted to say, Guruji, like why I'm really feeling angry, is or is not doing these or that, and but we have to upon or no
Not clear. Not clear. Not clear. Voice is not clear. We'll come back to you. Try a little later. Okay, Vani, you go ahead. Yeah.
Guruji, I have one question. We, as a as we are born in this janma, we have some duties to attend. So when we are doing our duties, sometimes it's like very difficult to be aware of everything. We are like emotional. So how do we actually like? What would help to
Yeah.
overcome that emotional attachment and
See, first thing, we get emotional because we say it is mine.
yeah.
The me concept is the root cause of all your suffering.
Hmm.
Okay, this is my house. It is my son, my daughter, my husband, my mother, my. Yeah? My hometown, my country, my leader. All this created this my thing has been creating all these issues. Only that my part need to cut.
Hmm.
Okay, we need to come to a position. The truth is, who am I to claim this is mine? Creator has created, everybody is walking their own path and they are following their path. Something is happening in the world. I have not created it. Something is happening. It makes not fair. And life is also not fair. Okay. So, what we need to do is we need to do our bit. We need to do our duty truthfully, whatever we can. We don't need to be like a best mother in the world or best father in the world. Nobody will give us Nobel Prize. Even if we give Nobel Prize, doesn't matter. Okay. No need to be best and top and thing. Only thing, whatever we need to do, we come with a certain abilities. As I was mentioning, we're unique. We come with a certain abilities. Whatever our ability, understanding, will contribute accordingly. And second part is important, and leave it there.
Okay.
Not to say, oh, what will happen and this thing. So what happens is because of we are so much attached with the me, so that our mind use this window to get into inject ovaries in our mind. And that's how our mind control us. That's why we suffer. That spiritual, the people, they don't suffer because they don't take the ownership of that. They know the truth. Who am I? If some means worst case something really happened and somebody actually got into some disease, cancer and die, fine, it's a painful. But I have not created it. Life and death is not in my control. So why I should suffer because of that? I just have to leave it to the divine. Whatever is the best interest, let that happen. I can only pray. That much I can do. I will pray that. No, I will not create something unnecessarily and neither worry also unnecessarily. This is the way I get liberated from it.
Okay.
Okay. See, when I get liberated from it, then I will be in a position to help others, truly. There is something happen in say something happen in some family. If everybody start crying, who will help whom? Okay. That person become another patient. Not only that, that patient glorifies it. देखो हमारा फैमिली जब हुआ है मैं तो फेंट हो गया था. अरे फेंट होने से क्या होगा? You take care of the people. That is the time your family need you. उसको खाना पका के थोड़ा सा खाना खिलाओ. That will be helpful rather than वो मैं गन होके मैं बिस्तर पकड़ लिया. Okay. This is the thing need to change. You do whatever under your control, under this thing, you do that much. And truly, truth is, rest you leave it to the divine. Say, you know better, you take care. So that way you can get out of this unnecessary false sense of ownership of something you don't have. Okay. Only the awareness need to develop. This is today's topic. That's it.
Okay.
The rest of the things solve by itself. I will not claim some problem to be mine, which is actually not. It is neither created by me, not if it has to, whatever I do, maybe I will not be able to fully solve it either. So I will do my bit and accept whatever it comes. That comes from the wisdom. That comes from the spiritual maturity. So then you get liberated. You'll be able to, not only you take care of yourself, you'll be able to help 10 more people. Everybody is suffering. Nobody is there that is, it looks like they are enjoying their life. Actually not. 3 areas we are getting this kind of lessons. One is money matters, one is health, third is relationship. Somebody maybe have very lot of money, but relationship issues. Sometimes health is good, money is, say relationship is good, money is good, but health got suddenly discovered cancer. He cannot enjoy life. Okay, so this is how it operates. It's better you just get that thing. Do your best and rest you leave it to divine. Let the creator takes care of his creation. Who am I to claim it is mine? Okay. That is the key. It is difficult to do. I'm not saying it is easy. Okay. But that is the way. Whoever has got that kind of level, achieved that kind of level, they are achieved through this truth. Truth liberates you. And any kind of falsification, any kind of maya will drag you down. Okay. I said how I developed this thing. The experience I have developed. I told myself when I was practicing this detachment. I was practicing 60 years back. There was no Rajdeep. 60 years from now there will be no Rajdeep. How does it matter if Rajdeep doesn't exist right now? So I was playing Rajdeep's non-existing role. If you can play that in the physical body, you get enlightened. Whatever will happen at the time of death, you can do that right now, consciously, willingly. You are enlightened. Okay. Not only you'll be able to help yourself. Your karma will be taken care of. All these issues will be taken care of. You will be feeling healthy. Healthy means I'm not saying the bodybuilder. I'm saying that you'll be work fine, energetic. You will be taking care of the family. Maybe 10 more families you'll be able to take care. Okay, so you will be coming to the position, you will become a divine agent. Okay, that is much, much fulfilling life than to struggle with 1 or 2 problems which everybody is having. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Guruji, if you, I wanted to ask one more question.
Yeah, sure.
This is regarding the karma. Do we collect it without knowing? For example, if I donate some money to some organization which is actually doing something really wrong, which I'm not aware of, do I bind karma with that? Or?
No, you detach from that.
Okay.
Let me answer it very specifically. At the time of giving, whatever your intention was, that matters. Your intention is to help somebody, correct? That matters. Okay, you will not bind karma no matter what happens with that money. Okay, your intention. Even if, suppose you're driving a car, somebody came in front of your car, you hit, and that person dies, you will not bind karma because it is not your intention to hit that person. Okay, so that's how that works. So your intention matters. If your intention is actually do some harm to somebody, even if harm has not happened, you will still bind karma. Okay. You got my point, yeah? So your intention matters. Intention is everything.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you.
All right. God bless you. Yes, Kavita?
Sir, this is the best phrase you have said, that it is all the intention that matters. इस शब्द में बहुत गहराई है सर.
Okay, all right. Okay.
और सर मैं एक चीज बोलना चाहती थी, जैसे जितना हम लोग कंट्रोल करने ट्राई करते हैं तो मतलब आउटर सर्कमस्टेंस आल्सो स्टार्ट्स कंट्रोलिंग अस.
Of course.
तो ये जो आप सरेंडर का बात कर रहे हैं और अवेयरनेस का बात कर रहे हैं, ये थोड़ा सा मेरे लिए डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है कि हर चीज कैसे
हो जाए. टेक योर टाइम, कोई बात नहीं. ओके.
सरेंडर
बहुत लोगों का हुआ है, आपको ओके.
सरेंडर जो है सिर्फ मेडिटेशन के थ्रू.
ओके. मा फलेषु कदाचन. Don't forget about what will happen. You just walk, keep walk, thing will happen on its own. When the fruit is ripe, वो अपने आप ही वो पैर से निकल जाते हैं, dropped off. वो जो आम कच्चा है, अभी सोच रहा है कि अभी तो मुझे कलर भी चेंज नहीं हुआ, ड्रॉप भी नहीं हुआ. Forget about that. Time will come, it will ripe, it will come down. वो happen. ठीक है ना? उसको पहले सोच के. Okay. Yes, Madhu.
Yes, Madhu. Guruji, like you said, it is all intention, what we give or what we think about others. But what happens if somebody else gives us gift or anything we receive from others? How it affects, like?
No, it will not affect. Can you mute your microphone?
Sir, हमें कुछ देता है. Mute. Okay.
Yeah, because the reverberation, I can hear my voice back. So that's why I'm saying, just hold it. Let me answer. Then you can unmute again and ask further questions. Yeah. See, let me explain it to you. If somebody else is doing something on you, only you need to protect yourself. Okay. It doesn't matter. And if something is giving, receive gracefully. Okay. Giving means अच्छा कुछ दे रहा है, receive gracefully. And कुछ अच्छा कुछ नहीं दे रहा है, तो try to avoid that kind of association. That's it. Just protect yourself. There is no other thing. So it will not vary your karma. Okay, as long as you don't have any thinking of retaliation or judgment. So अगर judgment आप बंद कर लेते हैं ना, कुछ भी कर रहा है, ठीक है, कुछ दे रहा है, खुशी खुशी ले लिया, नहीं पसंद है, बोला थैंक यू वेरी मच, माफ करो, हो गया. Okay.
Ji Guruji, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, Monali, you try again. If it works, let's see your question. I could not hear you last time.
Yeah, can you hear me, Guruji?
Yes,
now
loud and clear.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is really serendipity because I got some of my answer from Bunny's question. Okay, Guruji, but like you said now that you observed yourself, like why Rajdeep is doing this or Rajdeep is feeling like that way or something. So sometimes I also do that way. But do you have to? If I feel upset, I think sometimes why Monali is feeling upset. But for that, I think that why Monali is feeling upset or sad or something. But then after thinking also, sometimes I cannot come out from that situation. What to do in that case?
You surrender. Truth is, what I do is ये भी तेरा है, वो भी तेरा है. Okay, so this is not mine. Whatever be that, it's a mental state or something. So that belongs to you. if it is something not very much enjoying happening in my life, that also belong to you. If I get something good, that also belong to you. I am not there. I don't exist. Okay, then
Okay.
it will not touch me. It cannot affect me because I am not taking the ownership of that. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, only
And
the
Guruji,
idea needs to be there.
you have
Yes.
taught us a very good thing, that attitude of gratitude. So whenever I get, I mean, whenever if I feel sad also, I tell to the, you said, creator or my guru or
Yes.
Mataji, Maka.
Hmm. Okay, your voice is again broken and stopped. Yeah. All right. I think you got your answer. Okay. All right. So now we'll go into this our Kriya and meditation.